School teaches children how the world works. But there is one lesson most schools never teach: how much money moves through the education system itself. Governments fund it, parents pay into it, companies compete for contracts. And when that money is wasted, mismanaged, or allegedly diverted, it isn't just money disappearing from a spreadsheet, it's money that was supposed to reach children. So, where does it actually go? Education starts with something most people barely think about: public money. In many countries, governments are the main source of school funding, and in South Africa, we're talking about billions of rand moving through the education system. That money can pay for school nutrition, infrastructure, learning materials, technology, transport, and many other services. But here's what most people don't think about. Governments don't build every classroom themselves. They don't print every book. They don't cook every meal. They don't maintain every school. They buy these services. And that's where the money trail gets interesting. Because the moment government needs something, a market appears. And where there is a market, there are businesses waiting for the money. Think about what a school actually needs: books, desks, computers, internet systems, cleaning, security, food, transport, buildings, maintenance, testing, training. Each one needs someone to provide it. A child walking into a classroom might only see a teacher, a desk, and a textbook. But behind that classroom is an entire network of suppliers. There are companies printing the books, companies supplying the computers, companies preparing meals, companies transporting students, companies building classrooms, companies maintaining school facilities, and some of these businesses aren't looking for one customer. They're looking for thousands of them at once. That's where government contracts become extremely valuable. Imagine selling one textbook to one parent. That's one sale. Now imagine your company is selected to supply learning materials across hundreds of schools. The scale changes completely. The same thing can happen with technology, food, construction, transport, and other services. Instead of trying to convince thousands of individual customers to buy from you, you may only need to win one major contract. And if that contract lasts for years, it can create a steady stream of revenue. This is why government procurement matters. The real question isn't simply, how much money does a school make? The bigger question is, how many businesses make money because the education system exists? But there's a problem. Whenever huge amounts of public money are involved, someone has to make sure that money is being spent properly. And when those controls fail, things can get very dark. A government contract is supposed to follow rules. There should be competition. There should be oversight. And the government should get value for the money it spends. But South Africa has seen investigations into education procurement, where authorities have raised concerns about whether those safeguards worked properly. For example, the Special Investigating Unit has been authorized to investigate education procurement involving food supplies for boarding schools in Mpumalanga. The investigation includes questions around procurement rules, payments, and possible financial losses to the state.